Today I found a perfect home for the recorder. A home where we can terrorize our opponents by doubling the effects of our permanents like Ugin and his exiling ability. Or we can double our ramp or even our card draw. But the ultimate goal is to eventually lock the opponent out of the game with our quandary and erase their hand, giving them zero hope of victory. So let's get toxic. Alright guys, today we're going to be playing a deck list built around a card I've been trying to find a home for a very long time now, and I think I found the best place for it, which is this mono black Ugin deck. But basically the card we're trying to build around here today was actually the Phenomenon Recorder. This card reads in a way where I'm like, man, this has got to be one of my favorite cards of all time, but for some reason I haven't quite found the home for this, except for maybe in like a land destruction deck, which I don't know if you guys wanted to see that one, so I chose to put it in this one instead. But this card is really cool. It doubles the effects on any permanent you may have, and it turns out that this card is pretty darn good with Ugin, man. Ugin exiles things when it enters the battlefield and whenever you play colorless spells, and it also pumps out a lot of mana for you to use, so you can actually use that mana to tap it down and then also double its exiling effects, you know, quickly eradicating the opponent's entire board state. And today we're in mono black, and I've also wanted to play it with Painful Quandary, because Painful Quandary is a card that actually you can catch your opponent off guard with, because if they're reading the card on the field and they're like, wow, well, I have, you know, 10 life left and I have one card I can discard, and they play out a spell, you can actually double the effects of the Quandary with the camera. And I've had many opponents actually lose the game because of that, because they have to take, you know, 10 life instead of the 5 life, and they end up losing the game, or however that works out, you know what I mean? But today I'm also going to be playing it with the Myojin, which I thought was such a phenomenal idea, because this card right here, it enters the battlefield with this counter on it, the divinity counter. You can take that off at any point for no mana investment, and it exiles your, or it discards your opponent's entire hand right to the graveyard. So that way it makes it to where they can't even do anything, because you've got Quandaries on the field, they've got no hand, and then you can attack in for 5 every turn, and that's how you're going to win the game. And if they try to cast a spell, they're going to die anyways, so they typically end up conceding, which is pretty cool. But of course this is an Ugin deck, so we just got a ton of ramp mechanics to get us there. We've got a brand new ramp tool too in mono black, which is really cool, which is why I kind of wanted to run this in mono black. And it's this new soul stone, of course, and just mana rocks left, right, and center. A lot of card draw with like the Maze Mind Tomes and stuff like that. So and keep in mind, a ton of permanents that the recorder can just double its effects up on. There's so many cool things, man. You can double the UFO land drop, extra land drops per turn. You can double up on Fabled Passages to ramp even further. You can double up on anything. The Phenomenon Recorder is just incredible in this deck. Do I think this deck is amazing that you should go out and just craft it with all your wild cards? Probably not, but I do think it's pretty darn good, and we had a pretty stellar run. So I hope you guys enjoyed this for what it is, and maybe it inspires you to build something similar. So we're gonna jump right into it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, guys, today we're gonna be running mono black Quandary, and I'm super stoked about this deck, man. It has been pretty fun so far, and I'm trying to get myself a Quandary down today, and I'm trying to link that up with the camera, Peter Parker's camera, and we could just kind of pop off from there by locking the opponent essentially out of the game. That's kind of the goal. We'll drop the UFO here, I think, and we'll probably get down our Terminus, or do we want to get the Maze Mind Tome down? I'm not sure. I think it's the Terminus, right? I think so. The discarding is going to be annoying if this is kind of like a discard tribal situation. But hey, I've got the ultimate discard spell, and if I can get to, you know, whatever, 8 mana, which shouldn't be too difficult, we can eat up their entire hand. So this is actually the creme de la creme of the deck here. Waiting on the opponent here. What's going on? It could be a pixie deck. Could be, for sure. And they do nothing. Wow. Opponent does nothing. We're gonna surveil, and a Quandary is definitely something we need. I will just draw a card on their turn. We'll let them go and see what they got here. They missed a land drop apparently, or I mean, I don't know what's going on. Sure. Just gonna replay the Bandit's Talon, it looks like. Not too worried about that. Did they find a third land drop yet? It did not. It doesn't appear. We'll drop the Deadly Cover-Up. It's a great card, but I need the mana. I need everything else. And what's really nice too about Painful Quandary here is that the opponent wants to play a ton of multiple spells per turn, a bunch of little things over and over again. So Painful Quandary is going to be really, really good here. Really, really good. I may actually use my Mind Tome to scry here. I don't really mind. Can you imagine when we drop a Myojin here when the opponent has like that many cards in hand? It's going to be crazy. Are they discarding? Taking 5 damage is no joke. I totally understand why people are so quick to discard with this matchup. I get that a lot. People discarding pretty heavily. Ironcrag is a land technically. I guess I'll keep it. I may actually end up drawing a land off of Maze Mind Tome too. Would be nice. Let's see. Not a land, but another Deadly Cover-Up. I mean, I could start exiling permanents that I don't want to see anymore, or even Get Lost. Get Lost is a problem. All right, unfortunately, that does have to go. I'm going to upkeep Scry, actually. I want to make sure I hit my land drop so I can get the Ugin down. Upkeep Scry. And we got a land. We got a land, but it's the one I didn't want right at this moment. I'll take it, though. Sure. I'll take it. Why not? I gained 4 life there, so not the end of the world. Main phase. Let's play Deadly Cover-Up. Man, there's a chance they force me to discard this, though, and that could be a serious issue for me, if I'm being honest. Do we play it? I guess I could discard this. Yeah, I mean, I guess we still probably should play it, right? Yeah. Sweep the field. Exile the, bouncing effects permanently. Sure. Their hand doesn't look too scary. Ultimas and a bunch of Get Lost. I should probably have taken the Get Lost, actually, the more I'm thinking about it. All right, sure. So, like I said, not too scary here. This one can, whenever opponent creature dies, they lose a life. I lose a life, they gain a life. Got it. That's super annoying, man. Unfortunately, we're going to lose our Myojin. That's super annoying. Don't want the land. We're going to go ahead and exile one of these. At least now we've got a permanent fixture on the field drawing us cards. And we do have a recorder as well, so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And whenever they play here too, I've got an UFO, which is another exiling effect. Ugin is just so good, man. Mono black Ugin in general is just really good. Obviously, this opponent being super annoying, not allowing us to get the Quandary going, but the Quandary is the main goal here, so hopefully we get that down next game. All right, we got the opponent going first. Our hand is super expensive. Not going to be able to keep this one without any ramp, so yeah, we're going to take a mulligan here. Mulligan and UFO. I mean, it is ramp. But again, we get stuck with a pretty expensive hand here. We'll keep it. Myojin, of course, got to go for now. At least we got the UFO, I guess. Azorius colors with consoles could be a lot of different things. Could be control. It could be... which it seems like control based on that priority stick there. But it could also be Simulacrum Synthesizer. To me, it seems like they've got to consult the star charts, I'm assuming. Has to be, man. They probably don't even play it here either. Oh, it's a Saw Blades. Never mind, just kidding. It is Simulacrum Synthesizer. Interesting, okay. How do we fare against this matchup? I mean, I do have Ugin, which eats up all of their colorful, artifacts like Synthesizer. See what happens if I can even get to the Ugin in time is the, that's the big thing. I keep getting that at the most unoptimized time, man. Unbelievable. How does that keep happening to me? Literally the worst possible time. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. I mean, I should have been at Ugin this turn, but it's fine. I may cut these archways, man. I really like them, especially with the UFO. I don't know. Maybe we try. Maybe we try to make them work, but... Alright, we get our Surveil. Another land is good. Could use another land. The snare on that is tough. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, about to be 6 mana. Okay, so I wonder what they take here. Okay, they take the archive, which was the right choice. I need one more land now. We got it. In the meantime, in between time, let's go ahead and play out the Quandary. United Battlefront. Let's see if they take the 5 here or they discard. They take the 5. And do they whiff or do they get absolute gold? I'm guessing gold, right? Yep, pretty good. Pretty good. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, I could double this 1, 2, and then I'd get 2 additional lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just get the land. Let's Ugin. Take out the Synthesizer. And hopefully that's enough to keep us alive for one more turn. That's 12 damage on the field though right now. All they really got to do is go replication, repurposing bay. And with that repurposing bay, get the Synthesizer and then do the repurposing bay again on the other repurposing bay. They don't see it though. They don't see it, and I'm happy about that. Huge. This is huge. Okay, well, I do think they missed potentially lethal here, unfortunately for them. Because what they could have done there, like I said, is repurposing bay, grab themselves the Synthesizer, but instead they went with the snare, and then they could have done the other repurposing bay on the other bay. I don't know. Seems like a missed opportunity to me. If I play this, and let's just say hypothetically get this back, then play an UFO. That's not good, right? I don't think so. Is there any way... Is there anything I can do here that doesn't involve me having to use a deadly cover-up instead of my Ugin? I don't think so. Ay. So if I cast this, I can exile, right? So that's when I cast. All right, it's deadly cover-up time, I guess. It's deadly cover-up time. Let's see if they see the lethal this time. They probably do. Gotta imagine a Synthesizer here, right? But if I play the Ugin, right? Oh, wait, they're gonna snare again. Really? Them and their snares, man. The snares are buying me a lot of time. I don't... Oh, wait, they... Oh, yeah, no, they could have played a Synthesizer. I don't know what they were thinking. Wow, they played this really strange, man. I feel like they could have won this game a few times. I mean, I'm not like upset about it, but I'm not too upset about it. If I do this, I can double the effects of the Ugin. Oh my gosh, this is actually insane. Doubling the effects of the Ugin? Hold on now. This is insane. Okay. Oh my god, I never even considered the fact that I could double Ugin's abilities with the recorder. That's wild. Yeah, they should have won this one though. I'll take the win. It's just I don't feel like I deserved it. But hey, a win's a win, right? They give me back the Quandary, weird, to play the Fire Crystal. Yeah, I was like, what's going on there? What's going on there, pal? All right, we'll take the win though. Jeez Louise. All right, see now these are starting hands right here. This is what I like to see. Like, if I can get a hand like this every time, there's no chance. No chance my opponent wins, right? Famous last words right before we lose this game. No, I have faith, man. This actually looks really, really good. Let's go. Let's go here. We have so much ramp here, guys. We've got the recorder and the passage. We got the return. Terminus. All right, they go carrot cake. I like this. This is a good matchup, I think. Mono white, maybe token control. A lot of sweeper stuff. Stuff that's not going to affect me too much. But yeah, we're going to go here. We're going to phenomenon recorder this bad boy. 2 lands. And Amaze Mind Tome. I mean, that's absolutely bananas. Let's go. We got, so what, 5, about to be 6 mana next turn? Getting close to that Ugin already. Already looking good, man. Ugin territory. Anything I can do this turn? Let's do this. Okay. I guess I should have doubled the effects, but actually I don't really want to. I want to make sure I save that. All right, and then we'll bounce the land back to my hand. Beautiful. Ugin time next turn. I got the sweeper too in my hand, which is so clutch in this matchup because who knows how wide they're going to end up going here. They could even play friendly neighborhood here. Oh, it's Overlord. That's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh, another Fabled Passage, potential ramp here. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think I've got to sweep the board, right? Sweep the board. So let's do that. Let's ramp again. I don't know if I want to waste a phenomenon recorder for this, but it's a lot of ramp. I don't think I can really pass it up. And this is why we run Fabled Passage in the deck. For these situations right here. All right, starting next turn, we've got so much mana. I could 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we could even play this out and take out their entire hand, which sounds hilarious right now. Oh my god, this is gonna be goated. This is gonna be goated, guys. We'll do that right away. Say goodbye to your hand. I mean, that's just disgusting, bro. Absolutely disgusting. Oh. They've got to get lost, it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. Parting Gust. Sure. I'll take the fish. Almost Ugin time. That's fine. That's a-okay. How much mana do we have for Ugin? Can we double its exiling effects? I think I can, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, plenty. So that means their Overlord and their Loyalty are both gone here. Oh, we got another one. That is the win con. All right, you're gone. And you're gone. Yeah, GG's. I feel you. I feel you. That's pretty messed up. We didn't even get Quandary down yet, dude. It seems like the only time we got Quandary down, it got answered pretty quickly, but we're cruising. I'll take it. All right, we're going first with an UFO to kick things off. I'm gonna keep it. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we get a Dimir player. Okay. I do need another land here because the UFO needs lands obviously in hand to drop down onto the battlefield. So we'll keep that on top and then say go. Yeah, I don't know. Dimir, is it mid-range or is it control? I've been seeing a lot of mid-range lately. Mid-range is still kind of the top of the meta right now, so might be seeing some mid-range here. I do like the Quandary though against, you know, decks that like to play 1 and 2 drops like mid-range. because they don't get a lot of value out of that, you know. All right, I'm gonna play UFO number 2. No attacks. Say go. Just buying me some time. They're playing the stall tactic for me. We're obviously looking for the camera and Ugin, and I think that's pretty much all I need here. Preacher. All right, I will block here, and then in response, just activate, put another land. And we get another land, which I do need. Yeah, I kind of need it, right? Yeah, I kind of sort of need that. Maze Mind Tome. Actually pretty helpful. Pretty helpful, actually. All right, so I can play the Maze Mind Tome next turn and, whoops, and Deadly Cover-Up. It's not bad. Hopefully they commit a few more things to the board here. They might drop down an Enduring Curiosity. They could also maybe try their best at getting down like a Kaito here, depending on how I block. With that being said, I think if they have a Kaito, I'd rather than pull back a 3-mana Preacher, obviously. So I'm going to block the Cecil if I get an opportunity here. Because if they pull back the Cecil and play the Kaito, they can then replay, you know, the Cecil pretty easily there. There we go. That works. That works. All right, here we go. Easy little sweep for me here. No questions asked. Just gonna go for it. And I'm looking for Ugin, man. Looking for Ugin. I might as well hit this for a scry, right? And there's the Kaito. Come on, scry me into some gold here. I could use some gold. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. So we know they have a Flood Maw. I mean, I can almost guarantee it based on the priority stick that they just had there. It's got to be a Flood Maw. No hesitation. You're going. Is it a... It's a Spell Pierce. That was my second guess. Oh man, I guessed it a little too late, but it didn't really matter. I was playing my spell. I was playing the Ugin either way. I would have had to play through the Spell Pierce anyways. There's no way I was just gonna pass the turn and do nothing on the suspecting, you know, Spell Pierce. Ay. Well, at least I get a Quandary down, maybe? Unless this gets Spell Pierce too. 3 steps ahead. A Drowner. All right, well, they're gonna be able to draw a lot of cards now, being able to get these flash creatures in here. It does feel like they have a Flood Maw though, man, I'm telling you. Are you paying 5 mana for a Spyglass or are you discarding? Either way, pretty bad value for a 1-drop. Oh man, how annoying to lose my Ugin to a Spell Pierce, bruv. I hate that Enduring Curiosity is still out there too. I don't know. I think Kaito was still the better thing to take off the field there, but I'm really bummed out that they still had the Enduring Curiosity to draw them cards. Okay, well, we're drawing some cards. Yes, dude. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, at least the Curiosity's gone now too. Even if they do Spell Pierce me again, which looks like they're going to. 3 steps ahead, one of the two. So annoying. No way! Oh my god, it resolved. No way. And we get a camera. Oh my god, let's go! Dude, we're gonna lock him out of the game. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I'm a little excited. I'm trying to keep my voice down because my kids are sleeping, but I'm pretty excited right now. Bitter Triumph. Yep. Unbelievable. All right, well, they're gonna have to pay for that. But hey, I've got the camera, which means I can double the effects of the archive to draw 4 potentially here, which can definitely get me back into this game. Play this. Waiting on the opponent. Opponent, are you there? Man, what a game though, huh? What a game. Losing one of my Ugins to a spell pierce. Holy cow, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like this one was really way too close for comfort. All right, we know how this goes. We're gonna bounce you back to my hand. And I think we're gonna start with probably just drawing off of this. I don't think I'm gonna double the effects of this one. I'm gonna let this just do its thing. And then I probably double on this if I can. How much mana does this use? Yeah, we can double this. All right, let's do it. Let's sack 2, draw 4. All right, and the opponent's in a really tough spot here, being only at 11 life total right now, because they can't really afford to keep taking damage to cast spells, but they are in pretty good luck in the fact that they have a Risen Reef down there, which can keep attacking too, which is really frustrating. Something that I gotta definitely consider. We drew horribly there, by the way, guys. We just drew a bunch of lands. Opponent took out... They took out one of my sweepers. All right. Well, let's see what's on top here. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. All right, let's try this again, maybe, I guess. I don't know. This is a tap ability, so I'm gonna have to tap this down. Okay, let's do it. Not that this really matters how I tap. Come on, give me another Ugin. I really, really need another Ugin. There we go. Ugin in hand. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we can double Ugin's effect next turn to exile, but we still have the 4/4 out there that we, are gonna be really, really annoyed by. But that should do it, man. That should be enough to win the game. I hope. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage here. Down to my last 23 cards. That's pretty relevant too. Definitely relevant. All right, here we go, guys. I gotta make sure we tap the right mana here. All right, here we go. We're gonna play this. Exile you. Double the effects. Exile you. Okay. That's unfortunate. I really needed that life gain. I really needed that life gain. Oh, brother. Okay, well, at least we're only taking 4, so I'm still alive. Goodness gracious, though, man. Are they going to take 5 or are they going to discard? They discard. Okay. Okay. Well, the good news is I have an indestructible creature that can block going forward. This is such a nail biter, dude. This is such a nail biter. Yeah, so if I play this and then I have, what, 3, 6 mana left over, that's not enough. So for the time being, I think we play this and the UFO. Okay, and if they think about playing any spells here, oh, I don't have enough mana to double up on the effect of my UFO, or my of my Quandary. Shoot, so they can play a spell here and it would get through. Oh, it's a land. Okay, we win. We win. Thank God. Thank God. They're officially locked out of the game here. It's official, guys. They are locked out of the game. It was a very, very gritty game, but we pulled it out. Oh, man. The stress I was feeling in this one was wild. Wisely, they do not attack. We have, what, 16 cards left? Any more Ugins left? 1, 2, 3. So I have one more Ugin left. One more Ugin left. Is there anything I want to do here? I mean, swinging through for 5. Probably not. I should probably just clear the field, right? I should just clear the field, but then that's gonna... It's still... Yeah, let's do that. Let's clear the field. And we'll exile one Ugin. And then what do we want to take out? We should probably take out the negates, right? Definitely don't want to see any more negates. All right, well, that's fine. End the search. Let's play this. Return this to our hand. We got to make sure we're doing this very, very carefully, guys. I apologize. But I need to make sure we're dialed here. 3, 4, and I have 2 mana left over. Perfect. We're gonna get this down. Perfect. Actually, we can do this too. Yeah, we can do this too. Perfect. Okay, we got the camera. We got the doubling effects of the Quandary. They cannot attack into us with the Reef because we got the indestructible 5/2. They can't cast a spell, or they just lose the game. Here's my theory of how this game's gonna end. The opponent's gonna try to play a spell on this next turn, and they think that they can pay the 5 life and they're fine. In reality, they gotta pay 10 life and it's GG's because they don't know that. They're not gonna see it coming. Okay, well now they got a card in hand they can cast. Let's start with the Surveil. 15 cards left. I mean, it's a good card. I could draw that. Pay 1 life, target. Okay, so I could draw that, which I think I'm going to. I'm just gonna let that resolve. Okay, and so I can play it right now, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to swing in for the 5. Swing in for the 5. This is getting really, really close, you know, super close. Let's remove this to force them to discard the 1 card they have in hand. Nice, and then we play the next one. Bing. And then we're good to go. All right, they're back to square one. They actually have to block now with the Risen Reef. Now that I'm within range of lethal, they have to block with that Risen Reef. So now we've really got him. Things got a little weird there. I thought we had him for sure earlier, but now we for sure have him. All right, they got to block. They have to block. All right. And that'll do it, man. Unless they have another creature land in hand here. That's definitely a possibility. End the turn. And oh, they have a creature land, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough, unfortunately. All right, GG's, man. What a game, dude. What a game. That was fun, man. Dimir midrange, the #1 most used deck in the meta right now. We played, you know, the best we could and got through there, man. And we were being some heavy hitters with this one. It doesn't feel like it's doing it very smoothly though, man. I feel like we're barely getting through these games by the skin of our teeth, but I mean, what can you expect? We're playing a very off meta, weird sort of mono black deck. I think I want to tweak it a little bit too. I think 4 quandaries might be a little too much, and I may need a little bit more removal, but let me check. All right, we're gonna just keep everything how it is for now. I mean, we're winning right now, so I don't know why I'm trying to, like, you know, toy with it, but I'm gonna keep it how it is right now. I did have more removal in this deck earlier today, and I decided to take some of it out for the Maze Mind Tome, because I was having trouble finding what I needed when I needed it. And so I think this is fine. I'm gonna go UFO here. That was a good top deck because I've got the archway, so. There's no way we're gonna go perfect with this deck though, right? Because this deck doesn't feel like it should be very good. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Okay, so we're back to Simulacrum Synthesizer, the one that should have beat us earlier. In all fairness, let's play this. Pass the turn. Okay, so we're actually ramped up pretty heavily here. If we can find an Ugin, we're gonna be in good shape. Oh, this is not, okay, this is not Synthesizer. What in the world is going on with these matchups? I have no idea. All right, I mean, a Quandary this early seems pretty awesome. I can't lie, putting the pressure and the pain on them this early feels kind of nice. And then if we double it too, I mean, sheesh. Okay, this is definitely not Synthesizer. Okay. I mean, this is kind of a, this is the first like meta deck that we've seen though. I like it. They're just trying to gain the life. Fair enough, I respect it. Land to the battlefield. Let's go. So we got what, 4? We played this. That's what, 4 more? Guess I need to get one more swamp if I want to play both. Okay, not able to play both. So in that case, I'm gonna play this instead, and I'll play another UFO. Oh, the console's out there though. Darn it. Okay, it comes in tapped. I need a deadly cover up soon. I'm guessing this opponent probably plays some form of counterspell magic, so expect that. I love that we got 2 of these down. If I can find a phenomena recorder too, we'll be in business. Dude, we're winning the match with no creatures. We're out aggroing them. They're drawing so many cards. I don't know why they wouldn't want to just discard a few. We got the recorder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They gonna counter that? Okay, they don't counter that. You gonna counter that? I've got 4 mana to use for your No More Lies. Wow. They counter that over the artifact there. That's kind of crazy. I mean, respect to them. That's it's a pretty good call out on which one to counter. All right, we're gonna sacrifice this right away. I need some cards in hand. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Yes, dude. Yes. Okay. No attacks. Man, not having any card draw in my hand right now though. Kind of scary. Kind of hope they overcommit here and they don't have a counterspell. Odds are they probably have a counterspell. Let's be real, but oh, but it's got to be No More Lies, and I think I can avoid the 3. I can pay the 3 tax on that. Did this just come down? It did. Okay, so it's not 3 steps ahead. Not 3 steps ahead. Okay. All right, we're definitely gonna just drop this Field Passage down. I'm not gonna crack it because I don't want to reshuffle my deck because we know it's on top and we need it. We definitely need it. Now we'll reshuffle. Wish me luck. Could really use this to resolve here. Boom, baby, let's go. All right, now they gotta pay 10 every time they try to cast something. They could always use their fish tokens, of course, though, which is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea to just keep going that route. And the fact that they're drawing as many cards as they are, too, is really tough. You know that they're running Homunculus Horde, too, right? Like, they have to be. I'll take it. It draws me cards, so I'll take it. I hate that I'm so desperate to just play it and draw cards right away, but what can you do? Story of my life. I love the Ugin here, man. I love the Ugin here. Please let me get a few triggers with it, man. They are hating these quandaries, I'll tell you that much. They are hating them. So much card draw off the Innocence though. It's really, it's quite literally one of our worst possible matchups, I'm guessing, just because, I mean, seriously, like they're outscaling the discarding effects big time. Okay, they didn't have the 3 steps ahead there at that time. So we get an Ugin down, and it's sticking around for at least another turn, possibly. Give me a camera. Give me a camera. Not a camera. Not a camera. That's fine. Maze Mind Tome. That can go well with the next Ugin. I love that we're exiling these two, because these obviously these Innocents are really, really annoying when they just become enchantments. All right. I hope they don't run Get Lost. I'm really hoping that Get Lost is not part of their repertoire here. All right, Ugin stays alive, and I keep my life total high, which is really great. All good news here, man. Quantum Riddler, gonna full send here. Gonna full send. I mean, it's a good full send. They don't know what I have in my hand, but obviously we do, and we know that that's a good full send because we don't have any sweepers in hand right now. Let's start with this. Oh goodness. I guess we do this now. You gotta go. Anything that draws cards, I think we gotta take that out first. I could go with another Ugin and still draw a card and then leave myself in a situation where Ugin stays alive, but then do I go with another Ugin right now, or do I draw? I'm gonna draw and see if I can get a 4-mana artifact. Nope, not quite. I just feel like I kind of want to do this, man. This is so greedy for no reason, but it does feel like the right play though, because there's no more card draw for them now, which means their board doesn't go any wider. I get another Ugin that's not anywhere near being taken out by an opponent's like board state currently, and I just drew the nuts. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, we just drew the nuts. Let's go. There goes their entire hand. Come on now, man. Come on now. We just erased all their card draw. We've got 2 quandaries on the field, and they're about to have no hand. Dude, how did we turn around how did we turn the game around that quickly? Because as far as like resources on the field, they had so many cards in hand that were just about to completely erase, and they had so much card draw. All of it's gone. No card engines, no nothing. Quandary is one heck of a card, huh? Now we do have to remember they are running 3 steps ahead. We did see that, so there's a chance that they could counter the Myojin, and if they do, I mean, good on them, I guess. They probably get us. We should probably, I mean, can we afford, let's see, 2, no, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we don't have enough to do both of these things, unless maybe I go with the Ugin's mana dump. I guess this is a good way to test the field. You know that they've got the 3 steps ahead here, right? Like, they have to. Should we mana dump here and make them counter the quandary? I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage in the air. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna play the UFO. Okay. It lands. Okay, UFO lands, which means the Ugin's gonna be fine if I plus it, and I'm gonna play the Myojin. If it gets countered, it gets countered. Whatever. Whatever. If it resolves, even better. But yeah, it looks like it's a 3 steps ahead. All right, we had a feeling that was going to be the case. They're gonna have to discard here, which is awesome. They take 5. Love that for our game. Another 3 steps ahead taken out. Beautiful. Beautifully done. All right, guys. I mean, another game where it feels like it's pretty much over here. These quandaries just locking them out. I mean, they always got the fish tokens to run on, which, I mean, I know that sounds silly, but it's actually pretty good. Obviously, we have an Ugin out here, though, so we should be able to draw and find something here to, you know, close out the game. It's got to be a Myojin if we want to close the game out. So we've only got 1 left. It could be at the bottom of our deck. Who knows? Who knows? All right, Ugin's down to 2. Gotta say, not ideal. I'm really hoping to just catch them off guard with you know, obviously the camera and doubling one of the quandary effects. Oh, they're just going for card draw. Nice. I like it. I like it. Draw another quandary. That's so mean. Dude, that's so mean. All right, quandary number 3. Another UFO, sure. Well, we're about to get 4 quandaries down, which I've never had before. I would imagine that would strike fear into their heart a little bit. Here, we got 28 cards to their 20. So, I mean, if it has to come down to a draw out because we lost our Myojin, that's fine too. Are they going to discard all 3 cards just to lose this to an Ugin? That seems like a bad idea. But hey, it's your idea, not mine. All right, see you later. All right, I was gonna say that's a pretty risky move there, but GG's. I get it. I mean, they had to do something, right? The quandaries, though, being that many on the field, like nobody can play Magic, so GG's.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.